Can you inspire me to want to daven? I can tell you something about davening. I don't know how inspiring it's going to be. Davening means say thank you to the Eibishter. But what if I don't want to? I don't feel it. I don't feel grateful. I don't love him. I don't want to be closer to him. Davening means when you're standing in front of the Eibishter, tell him the truth. That's called davening. So if you daven and you're thinking, I don't really care. Good. That's called davening. Davening means be honest. Know yourself. So the person says, I was davening and I was saying, V'ahavtas Hashem Elokecha, I don't love the Eibishter. Okay, good. Now you know yourself. The worst thing is when a person says, V'ahavtas Hashem Elokecha, okay. What okay? Who are you fooling? The whole point of davening is to be honest. So, you're supposed to love the Eibishter? Fine, I love him. Don't be a bluffer. So part of davening means I'm going to stand in front of the Eibishter and I'm going to tell him I love you, and I know I don't. And I'm not going to make believe. Huh?
I'm supposed to skip that part?
No. It's supposed to make you realize that you don't.
What if I know I'm never going to know what to
Fine, then say so. Be honest with the Eibishter.
Am I supposed to skip that part?
It's like, should a husband give his wife a compliment?
Yeah.
What if he doesn't feel like?
Then why they married?
They're stuck, he used to like her.
Somebody called it divorce.
Yeah. He should give the compliment, but he shouldn't fool himself. I'm telling you that you look beautiful, but I don't mean it. He shouldn't say that to her, but he should say it to himself, and he should want to mean it, but be honest that you don't. I would love to love the Eibishter, but I don't. And that's good. That keeps you honest and sane. Like, everything happens by Hashgacha Pratis. The reason I'm making a living is because the Eibishter. You really believe that? No. But I'm supposed to. So I'll admit that I don't. I'm not gonna bluff. But it would be nice if I did. So maybe if I daven, I'll eventually get there. But when I realize I'm not there, that's good. It's good to know yourself honestly. So I asked this very frum guy, I said, you have Avas Yisrael? He says, of course. Of course? Of course? There are some Jews that are very hard to love. I don't know if you've met them, but I can introduce you. Huh? So,
everyone except for the 10 people around him.
Yeah, except for the Jews I know, I love them all. So what does it mean, of course? This is a person who doesn't know himself. He doesn't daven. And even when he's davening, he's lying. So what does it mean, of course, I have Avos Yisrael? If you're frum, and it's a mitzvah, so of course. It's not a mitzvah, it's an ahava. Do you have the ahava? Oh, of course. What is that? You're such a liar. You don't know yourself at all? So I'm talking to a guy, and he says, frum Jews, they're all bluffers. They're all corrupt. They make believe. They're all terrible. This one did this. This one did that. And he goes on and on and on. And that's why he says, I'm not frum. I'm not going there. I don't want any part of it. He said, well, actually, there's one thing I do. There's one thing I do. I'm very careful not to talk Lashon Hara. Can you believe how a person doesn't know himself? No, I talking bad about people. I don't. What did you just do for 15 minutes? So davening really keeps you honest. It's a good thing. So if you say, but I daven, I don't feel anything. Oh. It's nice that you can confess that. That's good. You're honest. It's like a person says, I don't know anything about God. I said, that's very humble of you to admit that. Because they don't mean it humbly. They're saying it arrogantly. If I don't know, then the whole thing is worthless. No, wait a minute. Anytime you admit you don't know is good. It's humble, it's honest. You don't know anything about God? So you should go learn something. It's good to be honest.